this is Shivani, and she has already done her mindfulness training level 1.
Okay.
And she has done a lot of practicum also. And she has gained good experiences of providing the training classes of mindfulness.
Okay.
And she has joined us in level 1 training to teach the trainees. Yeah, she's doing PhD in psychology.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
In Delhi or where?
Ahmedabad.
Ahmedabad?
Yes.
That is in Gujarat.
Yeah. Then there, yes.
And now she'll be doing level 2 along with you.
Okay, perfect. Nice to meet you.
Same here. Same here.
Yes, Shivani. Nice to see you after a long time.
It is so overwhelming for me. I cannot express it in words. I'm always lack of words, but it's always like it can be seen through my face that yes, how much overwhelmed I am, and I've always have immense respect for you and importance in my life, which I can never mention in words.
Okay. You're welcome again into this course. Today we'll be doing some chapters of level 1. Well, so let us start.
If I may ask for your permission, I just want to share a little thing.
Yeah, sure.
Yes. So I want to share this experience with you that this is the first day of my level 1 and level 2, and I'm so blessed, and it is all your ashirwad and all of which has combined and bring it to that divine essence and element. Is today I am starting this level 2 with Ranchod Rai's Ji's Darshan. So I am here at Dakor,
Oh,
and I just had the darshan. So we actually traveled early in the morning, and I just had the darshan, and now I'm having my guru's darshan, and I'm going to learn from you today. So it's itself, I am feeling very blessed and overwhelmed
great.
and divine.
Great. The same darshan you did on your birthday?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
amazing.
Yes.
Very nice. So you have started with very auspicious act, ritual. Darshan is visiting temple, and having darshan. Darshan is to see the Lord. That is called darshan. Yeah, good. So Shivani, Sue is from Germany and Amina is from Turkey.
Okay.
Yeah, that was introduction, and she is from Gujarat. And slowly during the time, you'll come to know each other more elaborately and more comprehensively. So now we'll start our course because we have other schedule also. So clasp our hands, spine straight, our eyes are closed. Take some deep breathings. Now let's speak all 3 times. Inhale. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Bow down to God, Divine, and all the Gurus, Masters. And now we come in our course content. You can sit there or there, wherever. So Shivani, we have with us Valeria also. Her name is.
Hello.
Hello, namaskar.
Namaskar. How are you?
I'm doing good, thank you. How about you?
I'm fine. Thank you.
Vijita Devi.
Yeah. Yes, I am digital. Yeah. I have to get used to that. Yeah.
And this is Shivani. She's from Ahmedabad, Gujarat.
Both. Great.
She has already done level 1 earlier, and she'll be doing level 2 along with us.
Excellent.
Good. Yeah, we have completed the anatomy. In anatomy, nervous system we have completed. Nervous system. Respiratory will be doing maybe in the evening when she will be joining. And these classes are good for online because I could show you the graphics of the organs and the parts. Yes, yes. So next part is teaching methodology. Okay, this chapter will be covering teaching methodology. So in teaching methodology, the first chapter is nature of mindfulness teacher. Yeah, so this is about nature of mindfulness teacher. What should be a nature, an ideal nature of mindfulness teacher, so that the students will love to learn from an authentic mindfulness teacher. Okay, because our natures matter. The nature of a teacher matters
So much.
so much. Therefore, we should study and understand what are the ideal nature of a mindfulness teacher, a competent mindfulness teacher, a qualified mindfulness teacher. Okay, so we have covered this thing in this. Actually, in this section, I have covered some aspects of the uh, teachers who were ideal teachers in Buddha's tradition, because mindfulness has root in Buddhism, because it became more popular by Buddha. So Buddha has given some uh, clues, or some he has talked about the nature of an ideal teacher. So there are 5 habits, according to Buddha. There are 5 habits of an ideal teacher. Okay, 5 habits according to Buddha. So first habit is uh, being energetic and being rememberful. Rememberful means mindful, energetic, and being rememberful or mindful. Remembrance and mindfulness, these two are similar, right? So this is Buddha says an ideal teacher is very energetic and is rememberful or mindful. This first habit. Second is an ideal teacher thinks honestly and acts deliberately. So he thinks honestly and acts deliberately. This is second habit. Deliberately, deliberation, deliberately.
This means like freedom was
Deliberately means thoughtfully. Deliberation means rational, or you say logically, or as according to plan, with plan. So he thinks honestly and acts deliberately. Deliberately. Deliberately.
Yeah.
Deliberation, Yeah. This very elegant word. Deliberately. And second habit is who is continent. Continent, who has control, self-control. Continent. This is the third habit. And fourth, habit or nature, these are similar things, right? Your nature. So first nature is to be energetic, to be mindful, rememberful. Second is thinks honestly and act deliberately. Third is be continent. And fourth nature is he or she lives within the law, or according to the law. Law means principle oriented person or principle centered people. This is called principles centered people.
So 1, 2, 3, 4.
Four.
Okay.
And fifth is an ideal teacher is very serious. Serious means not sad. Serious means very deep, profound. They live profound lives. So they live in profundity. It's called seriousness. Seriousness, not in negative sense, but in positive sense, means profound life. You think profoundly, deeply. Okay, you're not shallow. You're very deep.
You are an example of what you're teaching. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you are an example with you what you are in your as a teacher. If I come here and I say yes, I am teaching you about veg food, but you see me eating lamb, it's like hello, you know, it's something
That
like
is not
that, not to
creative.
be
That is not creative.
tolerant.
Right, right. So this is what is called, according to the law, principles. So there are some principles we'll be sharing. So these are 5 ideal nature of an ideal teacher. And Buddha says, people who will develop these 5 natures, there is no power which can, resist that person to become a glorious person. Means these natures will make you glorious, adorable. These are the words of Buddha, the supermaster, a supermaster of mindfulness or meditation or enlightenment.
What is self-control in this context?
In continent, yeah, actually, continent literally means it's chastity or celibacy. But I have, made this more.
To pick up another.
I have made this word more practical. Yeah, means control. You have control. You have loyalty to your partner, life partner, if you are married. This is continence. This for monk actually, but if you are a teacher, then also you have to follow, you have to observe some ethical practice. So these are 5, uh, yeah, natures. And Buddha says that the wise attain the supreme blessing, what you call nirvana, and he sees his glory increase day by day if you develop these 5 things. Okay. So first thing is be energetic and be rememberful. Second is think honestly, act deliberately. Third is be continent. Fourth is live within the law. And fifth is be very deep or profound in your thought, words, and deeds. In your thoughts, words, and deeds. So these are 5 ideal nature according to Buddha. But there are some other nature or the qualities which will make you uh, an influencer of mindfulness. So I'll highlight the important thing. That is the tendency to focus only on the present moment. This habit you have to develop in your life. This tendency you have to develop, that focus only on the present moment with no effort or judgment. So this quality should be developed in a mindfulness teacher, in an ideal mindfulness teacher. Because you are a mindfulness teacher, but you're not mindful. How you will be inspiring the people? And what is mindful? Mindfulness is complete focus. You do with heart. You do with complete awareness. You do with integrity. This is called, you know, the practices of tendency to focus on the present moments, present things. So this you have to develop this quality, the first quality. Okay. And second is balance. Balance is the second quality. So you should practice balance in your life. Balance. And I feel very happy when I hear that you practice mindfulness, like you were talking one day, and there were other people also who were talking. Yeah, there is a lady, Sevgi, Sevgi, she's Turkish. Sevgi was also talking one day. She did here 200 hours meditation training course with Olga, Olga. You don't know?
Of course.
Olga, yeah. So these 2 people completed 200 hours training with us long time back. And she was telling that she has tendency to do one thing at one time. Before she joined in this course, she had nature. So that made her eligible to learn advanced meditation. So this is the second thing. What focus on the present thing and put your head and heart into the present thing. Both. And I'll say put your heart into that, because head is follower of heart. Head is bound to follow the heart. Wherever there is heart, there is head. Head is servant of heart. So give more importance to heart than head. If you have to choose one, then choose heart than head. This is secret, This is secret, as taught by all the masters, all the ancient masters and the modern masters also. Namaste.
Namaste ji.
We have another participant, Diana. She is Shivani.
Hi, Giovanni. Namaste.
She is from Mexico and married to British.
Yes.
Yeah, so we are in the chapter of qualities of an ideal teacher. Qualities of an ideal teacher, of mindfulness teacher. Okay, so the second quality is balance. We should practice balance in our lives. We should not live in extreme.
Yes.
Living in extreme is not healthy practice, or is not admirable by the Buddhas. Buddhas say, walk the middle path. Buddha's path is called middle path. So Buddha was an advocate of middle path.
Yeah.
Avoiding extreme. So he says, avoid the ascetic life, asceticism, and avoid the luxury life also. So create a balance between these two. Although you're living in luxury life, but live in balance. Okay, follow the disciplines. Although you are very rich, you are living luxurious life, but practice discipline. Discipline of food, discipline of sleep, discipline of actions, discipline of,
Respect.
everything. Don't talk too much, don't be too much talkative, and don't be too much silent. When you need, speak. But measured speech, not over speaking. Similarly, not overeating, not undereating, not overeating. Even health also says no overweight, no underweight. Everything balance. So yoga, this is called yoga. So this is an ideal nature of mindfulness teacher, that mindfulness teacher has this quality. And third quality is practices. Practice makes perfect. Okay. So this quality every mindfulness teacher has to develop. Not only mindfulness, this is not relevant in mindfulness training or teacher, but this is relevant in all teachers. Whether you are yoga teacher, prenatal teacher, or mindfulness teacher, meditation teacher, Pilates teacher, any kind of teacher, you should develop these qualities, and you will be influencer, will be ideal. People will love to sit with you, learn with you, and associate with you. Okay. So next is practice. So we have to practice regularly. If you are living very busy, practice at least for 30 minutes, or at least for 10 minutes, and at least when you wake up in the morning, at least you can practice 5 minutes absorption. You get up and sit on your bed with closed eyes and slowly open your mind. Slowly open your mind and cast your mind to the universe. Connect yourself and express the affirmations, some affirmations that I'll make this day more vibrant, more fruitful, more productive, and I will add value to some people's lives. So this is how you should start life, and that really works. This is called mindfulness practice in the morning. So practice, you must practice mindfulness. And the last but not least quality is apply mindfulness at your workplace also. Apply mindfulness in your work, in your action. It's called application of mindfulness in day-to-day life activities. Application of mindfulness in day-to-day life activities. That should reflect. Mindfulness should reflect in your every act. Whether you are brushing your teeth, you are taking shower, you are eating, you are talking, you are responding, you are driving, you are doing anything in your life, that should reflect. Then people should, be amazed on you. People should be envy on you, with your mindfulness. That kind of mindfulness you should practice. So this is called application of mindfulness in our life activities. Okay.
Sorry, because I was like, what was the first characteristic?
Tendency to focus on the present moment.
Yeah.
Try to do one thing at a time.
So these are the qualities of an ideal and exemplary teacher. Next is how teachers' nature affect learning. This is very obvious that I'm a teacher, my nature affects your learning. Because you observe my every activity. You observe the moment I enter into this hall, your subconscious mind observes me. And that keeps noting my nature. And if I will appear immodest or unethical or mindless, that will demotivate you. So this is what is called developing the qualities consciously and taking that in your unconscious level of mind. Unconscious level of mind means when you are unconscious, during those moments also you are perfect. So take the perfection in your deep layer of your mind, that's called unconscious. So there is super consciousness, then there is consciousness, then there is subconsciousness, then is unconsciousness. There are 4 layers of consciousness. Super consciousness is like the ideal Buddha or the complete Buddha. This is called super conscious because Buddhas are super conscious. And who are Buddhas? Buddhas are supremely enlightened one. So in Buddhas also there are 3 types of Buddhas. There is Nirvana Buddha, Nisyanta Buddha, Dharmata Buddha. There are 3 Buddhas in Buddha also. So Dharmata Buddha is super conscious Buddha. Okay. And conscious Buddha is Nisyanta Buddha. And subconscious Buddha means that has entered into the subconscious plane of your mind also. Means in your dream also you are very conscious. You don't do any wrong in your dream also. That is called subconscious. So you have taken that teaching in your subconscious mind. Sigmund Freud used to study the dreams initially. So any people they used to come to Sigmund Freud. He used to first note their dreams, study their dreams. And dream state is subconscious state of your mind. The repressed state of your mind. Your repressions, your suppressions are buried into your subconscious mind. And there you have to lit the light. There you have to enlighten. Because that is dark. Your subconscious mind is dark. And most of the people, their subconscious mind remains absolutely dark. And meditation is to enter into our subconscious mind and switch the light of your mind. Because there is light everywhere, we have to simply switch on the light. You do not enter there into that room and you do not try to switch on the light. And what is switch on the light? Switch on the light is going you. You don't go there, you don't visit there. You simply remain, unaware about that, oblivious of some rooms of your mansions. You have big mansion, but you are unaware about some rooms. You don't go, you don't make visit anytime. And meditation is to go collect yourself and dive deep down into this, they will find that drowsiness is coming on the surface. Drowsiness, sleepiness is coming on the surface. And some memories are coming on the surface, which are buried, So, subconscious mind, this is called Nishanta Buddha, and unconscious mind,
How is mission?
Nishan, Nishhyanda. This is mentioned in your book, in Trainer Hours book.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, I'll point to you all. Sometimes I need to mention some advanced things also from different courses because I know all the courses, all the materials. I can give reference from any course, from anything. Okay. So this is called the Nishyanta Buddha. So Nishyanta Buddha, Nirvana Buddha, and Dharmata Buddha, they are Buddhas. So normal people are living very unconscious lives. But a mindful, an ideal mindful practitioner and teacher is mindful in all the planes. Okay, entire consciousness. And that means you're always perfect. So the master, the guru of Swami Vivekananda was a master. Swami Vivekananda, he was an influencer, he was master of yoga and mindfulness.
Just went to his house and
Sorry.
he just went to his house where they explain all the story and everything in Chennai.
Okay, have you been there?
Yeah.
Yeah, Kanyakumari, that is the place, Swami Vivekananda. He was the first monk who visited US in 1888, like that, and he gave lecture there. And he lived only 34 years left. And he died at 34 or 36 like that. He lived a very short life. But during that span of time, short span of time of his lifespan, he did a lot. He has done extensive work in mindfulness and these things because of his master. Because your master makes you a great teacher or great disciple. Okay, so to be the best one needs to learn from the best one. This is a very popular saying I write in my signature. So his master used to tell that be like a perfect dancer. Be a teacher like a perfect dancer. Perfect dancer is even during the sleep also. When a dancer moves his or her body, so her body moves in rhythm always. Even during the deep sleep, their bodies move in rhythm, in artistic way. They're always artistic because they have been trained in that thing, so that has taken into their subconscious mind. So they're always perfect in their movements, in every movements. Like professional singers, they always speak sweet. Their voice is very soothing. Always, when they speak, you will not let him or her stop because their voice are so soothing. Because they have trained their voice. Their voice has become very soothing. So training makes you perfect. So here the point is, train yourself in that degree, in that intensity, that your entire, behaviors become enlightened, become mindful. This is how you affect your students. And all the paragraphs are based on this theme only. All the paragraphs will talk about these core qualities only. Next is how can you become an ideal mindfulness teacher? Okay. There is sutta called Kaya Gata Sati Sutta. There is Mahasatipatthana Sutta. And I will show you. I'll share the screen. There are various sutta. Sutta means secrets or the techniques. Sutta. So Buddha has talked a lot about mindfulness meditation, and at various occasions he used to talk, and they are compiled in different books. He did not write any book. He used to just speak, and his disciples later on wrote the books. And during he was alive, he was not writing book, and his disciples also were not writing the books, not making the notes, but they were learning by their heart. All the teachings they were learning. Now we make the notes because our memories have really, shortened, and its capacity has really been diminished than the older people. Therefore, we make the notes and we keep in some memory somewhere. But earlier, people used to remember by heart. So we should also remember some core teachings, at least core teachings we should remember. At least we should remember the 7 characteristics of mindfulness, the 4 fundamentals of mindfulness, and uh, then the core qualities of mindfulness teachers. You should remember like 5 habits of mindfulness teachers. You should remember these things, okay? And everything is just expansion of these core teachings. So this paragraph also covers those things only. But there is Mahasati Patana Sutta, and this is absolutely on mindfulness. Mahasati Patana Sutta is completely on mindfulness. Maha means great. Sati means mindfulness. Patana means efforts. Patana is the transformed word of Sanskrit word prayatna. Prayatna means efforts. Prayatna. So Maha, great mindfulness practices, great mindfulness training, great mindfulness secrets are there in this book. So this is a small book, very crispy books, but this is amazing book on the mindfulness in the entire scriptures. So everyone should read this, okay? Mahasatipatthana Sutta. And there is another sutta called Kaya Gata Sati Sutta. Sati. So wherever Sati word comes, that means mindfulness. Kaya Gata Sati Sutta. Kaya Gata means mindfulness on body. It's called Kaya Gata. Okay. And the 4 noble truths. One should remember the 4 noble truths also. You know the 4 noble truths? 4 noble truths. Have you heard about this? Right. So there are 4 noble truths. Buddha says that because of these 4 noble truths became perfectly clear in me, I was sure that now I have become Buddha. So unless these 4 noble truths are completely clear in you, you cannot become a Buddha. You cannot affirm yourself, assert yourself that now I am Buddha. And what does 4 noble truths means? There is suffering. There is origin of suffering. There is possibility of the elimination of suffering. And there is path which leads to the elimination of suffering. These are 4 noble truths. Okay. That is there in your book also. 3 hours. So 4 noble truths will be completely clear in you. Then you will become ideal mindfulness teacher.
But these 2 suttas are books.
Books. Yeah, I can share that book. These books I can share.
Please.
Yeah. But please drop me a message so that I will share the. I'll remember this thing, but still, you know, I should not miss this. Mahasatipatthana Sutta. That is amazing. So these are the qualities you should develop in you, and you will become an ideal teacher of mindfulness, of yoga, of meditation, of this or that, everything. At least the holistic teachings. Holistic teachings. Okay. Yeah, so that was this chapter. Next chapter is teaching mindfulness. Teaching mindfulness. Yeah. So how to teach mindfulness? Because after this course, you will become certified teacher. And if you are certified in mindfulness, then you should be able to teach mindfulness effectively. And what are the things which will make you more effective teacher? The first thing is mindful mode of operating. Okay. So this first thing is make sure your participants understand the principles and practices of mindfulness. This is the first thing you should highlight. Okay. This is the first thing you should highlight. Make sure your participants understand the principles and practices of mindfulness. Because you are expert, but your students are not experts. So you have to first let them know what is mindfulness and how to practice this. And what are the things which, which form the understanding of principles of mindfulness. First is correct breathing technique. Okay. Correct breathing technique. You have to train them for the breathing. That's why most of the times we start with breathing. And breathing is very powerful, right? Yesterday also we discussed about the social anxiety. Social anxiety attack, if you breathe, that is overcome. Breathing is very powerful tool. So you have to train them for breathings. Then techniques to promote gentleness in speech, words, and actions. Gentleness in speech, words, and action. You have to teach them.
What is that? Okay, yes, teacher.
Gentleness means softness. They have to become gentleman, gentlewoman. And the posture, proper posture. So these are the,
The posture.
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 sitting. And there are other things you can read, and other things are the extension of these things. Okay. And when you teach mindfulness, then you will find that your students have improved attention. They will have improved attention in their lives, in their activities. And they will have reduced anxiety. They will find that they have reduced anxiety. They are the benefits or symptoms that you are teaching rightly. If you are teaching mindfulness and your students are not finding improvement in these things, that means you are making mistakes, or your teachings are not so effective. You have to keep observing our teachings. That is why practicum is very important. Practicum is when you teach in observation of your teacher, your master, then there is avenues to improve yourself. Next is your students should have improved memory. Their memories are dramatically improved because they do everything mindfully. So their subconscious mind knows. So whatever you do mindfully, only those things go into your memories.
Yes.
Only those things go into your memories. You are passing on the road, but things don't appear in your mind. You cannot remember those things. So you have to look mindfully, and that will go into your memories. Then you will be able to fetch information from your memories. So as a result, this is side byproduct of mindfulness practice. Increased memory, build memory. Anything you want to share?
No, Guruji.
No. And it boosts resilience to stress. So according to Dr. John Kabat-Zinn, he's the professor at University of Massachusetts Medical Center. He's the professor and he's the founder of Stress Clinic in Massachusetts only. And he has written many books on mindfulness and he's an icon. So he says that it boosts the resilience to stress. So this is a stress buster, mindfulness. And your students should witness the reduction in the stress. So these are the topics of how to teach mindfulness effectively and how your students should enjoy, should learn, and should be benefited. Always remember, the students, benefits only will make you satisfied. If your students are benefited, then only you're a good teacher. That is a token that you're a good teacher. And if your students are not benefited, then we are making mistakes somewhere. We have to observe ourselves and we have to improve ourselves. So these were the theory parts of mindfulness. Now we'll practice the practical aspect of mindfulness. Ready, everyone?
Yes, Guruji.
So we'll start with some breathing techniques. Assume the proper posture. And now observe the breath. Whatever you have learned, apply those techniques in your practice. Breath awareness. This is also part of Kayagat Satipatthana Sutta. Breath is an anchor. Breath is a powerful tool which is always available. We have to simply train ourselves to use the breath, to reground ourselves, to bring ourselves in the present moments, in the here and now. Breath has also nature of detachment. Breath is never attached to the body. It goes and comes back. Breath develops the 7 elements of enlightenment. When you practice anapanasati, this is called anapanasati, observation of in and out breath, that develops 7 elements of enlightenment, according to Buddha. And this is true. The first element is attentiveness. Second is investigation of the law or truth or the principles. Third element is energy. Fourth is enthusiasm. Fifth is inward tranquility. Sixth is concentration. And seventh is equanimity. So this simple practice develops all these 7 elements of enlightenment. So practice this honestly, practice this sincerely, obediently, and smartly. This will create rapture in you. This will trigger energy, enthusiasm, and the tranquility in you. Good. Now slowly open your eyes and we'll practice the next practice is Prataka. Prataka is gazing. So simply you will choose a spot in gaze without blinking of eyes. If your eyes want to blink, you have to say no to them. And that becomes unbearable. Only in that case you'll blink. Otherwise, you'll keep your eyelids without blinking. Maintain the cheerful state of mind. Let your body breathe. Keep your eyes fully opened with eyebrows little raised. You note the dryness in your eyes, no worries. When your eyes want to blink, you simply open more your eyes. Be more stronger. It has psychological and physiological benefits. Psychologically, it will develop concentration and focus, awareness. Physiologically, it will cleanse your brain arteries, brains. It will cleanse the optic nerves in the eyes. Yes. Now, slowly and gently close your eyes and relax your eyes. Relax your eyeballs. and your eyes are still watching in your head on your mental screen, simply observe, note what is appearing on your mental screen. We are practicing mindfulness, meditation, awareness, consciousness. Just visualize that I am super conscious. Just try to pretend like I am Buddha, super conscious. This is pretending, but slowly it becomes reality. Because there is Buddha nature inside everyone, we have to simply activate that. We have to simply unleash that with confidence in you, with faith in you, with the faith in the words of masters. Now, note the sensation in your crown area, in your head area. You are mindful of the sensation in your head area, the ecstasy or the joy, the rapture. In all the parts of your head, the prefrontal cortex, cerebellum, the encephalon, medulla oblongata, pons, brainstem, thalamus, hypothalamus, pineal gland, pituitary gland, all the glands, all the parts of your head are healed through meditation, the real meditation. Feel peaceful, letting go of past and future, getting free yourself from the memories, keeping yourself free from the worries, hurry, no hurriness, no worrisome thoughts, no stress. Enjoy the present moments. Enjoy the nature. Enjoy your divine nature, your Buddha nature. It is self-sufficient. It is self-accomplished. The joy, peace, and happiness is not outside anywhere, but that is available right now, right here, when you are still, when you are in the present moment. When you don't want anything, you are happy. When you don't expect anything, you are happy. When you are content, you are happy. So develop these qualities, these elements in you. Fearless, contentment, no wanting, no craving, utmost satisfaction. And reclaiming your Buddha nature, your divine nature. When you develop this nature, everything comes at your will. But first, you have to develop this nature of contentment, of deep satisfaction, of no wanting. These are only the conditions of nature. At one hand, you develop these natures. On the other hand, you are showered with the blessings. Affirm, I'm happy, I'm content. I don't crave for anything. Everything needed is provided by the nature, by the world to me. Express gratitude to the nature and to the world. Ensure that you're not stressful. Ensure that no part of your body is tight or stiff. Your whole body is relaxed. Even your heart is relaxed. Your brain arteries are relaxed. The brain muscles are relaxed. All the muscles are relaxed. Ensure. The secret is when you are relaxed, everything is relaxed. When you are tense, everything is tense. So first thing is you make yourself relaxed. Then your muscles, your joints, your all systems of body will be relaxed. Your breathings, everything. Excellent. Now we finish this session with Om Shanti Mantra. Always remember, Om is a sign, a name of the all. Om means all, and Shanti means peace. So 3 times we'll remind ourselves that I'm all, and 3 times with Shanti we'll pacify ourselves. We will install the peace everywhere. Inhale and Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Now bring your palms together, rub them, generate the heat. When your palms feel hot, then you place your warm palms over your eyes, feel the warmth of palms. Then over your crown, feel the healing energy of your palms on your crown. And all the places where you place. Now on throat area, around your chest area, spread your palms on the chest area. Then slide down to the belly area. All areas of the belly. Side, up, down, the entire belly areas. Take your palms in your lower back. Spread your palms there. Then your buttocks. Then your thighs, knees, shin bones, calf muscles. Palms together again. Hold on to the divine nature and all the divine masters. And with gratitude, with divinity, with cheerfulness, open your eyes and feel relaxed. feel happy. So that was the practice application of mindfulness. That was formal mindfulness practice. Good. How was your experience? First, Diana. First, Diana.
It took me quite a while to sort of calm my mind a little bit. Then I got extra calm and I started falling asleep.
Okay.
So as always, so far I find it like difficult, like it's something I'm not used to do, so my mind tends to do it. It
And do
takes
you
me
find-
quite a big amount of energy.
And do you find the difference because now slowly you are becoming
Yes,
familiar?
like I was just telling Valeria on the weekend that on Friday, last Friday, it was the first time I could hold my eyes like 1 second more open.
Oh,
And I felt like, wow, this is actually working. And also during these days, I've been feeling like when I'm going to get angry about something, I always tell myself something around the lines of, I decide or I can choose what to see, like, so it just keeps me
Mm.
away from getting to the point of anger. It just keeps me like a few steps before. I don't know. It's something that normally wouldn't have happened to me. I just get angry. I've been able to
good.
to put a bit of distance from what would
Manage.
make me angry.
That means
Yeah.
your training is working. So
Yeah.
it is working. It is reflecting now.
Yes, yes.
Good. Yes. So how was yours?
I felt today a bit uncomfortable with sitting, and I'm still using eye drops, and I feel like my right eye is like, oh, and it's difficult to keep them open.
Hmm.
And it's really strange because if this is shaking, this gets super confused also, definitely. But it was really nice to start today again. I missed it because we didn't do it 3 days, so really good.
Overall, feeling good.
Yeah, I feel like always.
And your baby is also enjoying.
Oh, nice.
Obviously, they are the most.
Yeah. So
Really, obvious.
that baby will become absolutely divine. I'm sure.
Yes.
3 years, So
Because our babies, when you conceive them, that learns, that keeps learning.
Yes.
That keeps observing the
Yes,
things.
yes. They are absorbing us also
Yes,
our energy,
everything,
what
everything.
we are doing.
I was
And-
yesterday reading also that even if the mother is looking on cereal or something in the evening, that the baby after the birth is reacting on this music of the cereal or something and getting relaxed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yes.
So I think this is really
So I'm sure your baby would be.
I used to do
divine.
that with Amelie and Violeta.
Ah,
Meditation music. Yes, and I went to bed in the time. I do. My girls go to bed 7:30 every night because I did that before they was born. So I try to do that. Is so important for me, that they go early to bed. And I did it before during the pregnancy also. So calm down certain time of the night and go to work. Very good for them. Yeah, not all the time. And normally they sleep 7:30.
I tell Henrik I have to go to bed every day 7:30.
But you will have three, my God. Yeah, yeah. See, maybe they can sleep every morning. One.
well, how was your experience?
My experience,
Vijita Devi?
very good, Guruji. Yeah, actually, my knee was better today. That was very good for me. And yes, now that I have so many changes, it's more challenging for me to focus. I feel this last time in India has been challenging for me. But even I go back to the breathing and I go back to the meditation. So I think it's good. I feel that now I come back, even if I have so many
Right.
things, I can go back to the meditation. So I love it. I am so happy doing this. Every day I feel something different
I
and I
know,
explore
I know
something
you're
different.
enjoying. Thank you. How was your experience, Shivani? Please share your experience with them.
So it was reliving again, sir, Guruji. after so many days. So I was just coming back to what I, a routine, a peace of mind where I can just have space for myself and can connect to the divine. And having you as a master, it always works the correct way, the right way. And yes, I'm getting to know all of them experiences and I'm learning from them also. So yes, it's divine and it's a very wonderful learning experience for
Great.
me.
Very, very nice. Yeah, you always inspire people because now you are becoming professional teachers. So good. And everyone's feedback really matters. It really inspires people. And slowly, slowly we grow. This is the process, right? I'm still learning, always having learning beginner's mind. So let us take every session as first session. Even you have been practicing mindfulness for many years, but every session is new session. And you should take this new for me. And you should expect new thing, not the same thing. You should not expect. Okay, thank you so much, everyone. So that was it for today.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Guruji.
And I'm Rosie.